Hey, what's up, everybody? This Sunday, we're going to have none other than Council President Blaine Griffin. He's been a busy man since the last time he's been on our program. If you missed some of the things, here goes a couple of highlights.
In this city and her leadership. The people of this city want to see a return on their investment when we give taxpayer assistance in the city of Cleveland. That could be tips, that could be tax abatements, that could be land swaps, other things. But they want to see jobs, 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 jobs. They want to see community investments like infrastructure improvements, home repair, and more to strengthen our neighborhoods. Even though downtown is a neighborhood, we want to have a ripple effect throughout the city of Cleveland whenever we make these kind of investments.
You have citizens action committees that says carve us out a nice big chunk of change so that we can make decisions, but have no transparency, have no responsibility, don't get any calls. They call Joe Jones, Kevin Bishop, Brian Casey. They don't call a police commission. They don't call some of these folks that are trying to do some of these citizens-led groups or whatever else. And it has a detrimental impact on our side, on our community.
Council President Blaine Griffin is going to be on this Sunday, Strategic Moves with Kenn Dowell. We're going to talk a little bit about the collective bargaining agreement, participatory budgeting. Also talk about the fact that the county jail may be moving out of the city of Cleveland to another location and how that affects what's going on here in Cleveland and overall taxes. This Sunday, Blaine Griffin, Strategic Moves with Kenn Dowell. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. See you then. Peace.
We're not trying to cost you more money. And let me say that if we are costing you a few more dollars, then that's the price of doing business in the city of Cleveland so that people can feel a part of.
All right, now let's stay on that. Now,
Sure.
there's a lot of people who feel that the cost of doing business in the city of Cleveland costs too damn much. And give you that example, you look at some of the development that's going on the outskirts of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Every big Amazon factory or warehousing or whatever they do, you look at them, they right on the outskirts of Cleveland. None of those are in the city of Cleveland. None of those brought any of those jobs into the city of Cleveland and that. So why do you think is that?
Two reasons.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you asked that. And when I say a price of doing business, let me say this to you. There's also a benefit to doing business in the city of Cleveland. Just as much
give me
as
that
there's
one.
a price,
Okay.
there's a benefit.
Okay.
Land is cheaper.
Okay.
There are other benefits that you get for your bang for your buck.
That
when
you
you're
just
in the
said
city of
it
Cleveland.
cost you to get, right?
Say that again?
You said, but if those benefits, what are those benefits?
Good. I'm saying the benefits that is cheap. For example, you buy a house is cheaper in Cleveland, or if you buy a plot of land, they're going to charge you more for the plot of land in some of these suburban communities. The taxes are higher in a lot of these
That's
places.
correct.
A lot of the other amenities that you're looking for are closer in the city of Cleveland, like the lakefront, like Severance Hall, like the sports teams, like Playhouse Square. So a lot of people want to move here. Not to even mention, I was in Oakwood yesterday at a relative's house, and I'm looking at the amount that you just spend in gas going back and forth to work. So there's a benefit to living in Cleveland too, as opposed to moving out to the suburbs. So Cleveland is a good place to do business and open to do business. But you asked the question, which we have two things that we've done into talking about why your Amazons and some of these big items are moving to these areas. One is the availability of land.
Okay.
Cleveland is hard to find parcels and having site control for large parcels because we're a legacy city.
Okay.
And oftentimes you have to go in an area and you may have 10 different owners, whereas you go to some of these suburban areas, you only got to deal with one owner.
This is Strategic Moves with Kenn Dowell.